Hello, hello. What's up, everyone? No countdown timer tonight. Kind of just gonna get started. Oh, hey, D2, what's up? Before
It's
actually,
H2 now.
yeah, I guess you're right. Two H's, H2H. Before
Probably a really bad chemical.
before I get started on the actual game, actually, no, I will open the game up first because then we'll have music. Other than this music.
My mouse has disappeared.
I love that glitch. Certain programs used to do that to me. I can't remember which ones.
Genshin usually steals your mouse, and I'm trying to click out of the window so I can close it, but my mouse wasn't there.
Tired of shit. Other than that, you're okay? I feel that.
I feel that, man.
I'm okay tonight, but that's me so many days. I hate it. Before I actually
I
get...
usually take a nap afterward. I usually take a nap after work.
Before I
It still doesn't matter.
start on the game, I'm gonna send you a couple things on Discord so you don't have to actually look at it in the stream. Because I'm gonna show some images. I guess I'll just send them to you all at once, whatever.
Genshin is like if Breath of the Wild was a gacha. It is fun to run around the world and do jumpy stuff and collect puzzles like an ADHD crack addict. The story is not my favorite thing in the universe. I just like the gameplay.
Those images I sent to Reki, I'm gonna show them on stream too. I just wanted to talk about, since we were talking about the models in this game, I wanted to talk about a bit about. There's an interesting thing with DS emulation where when it comes to the 3D games on the DS, the models in games were higher fidelity than what you see. It's just that they had to render them out to the system at a really, really low resolution because of how small the DS's screens were and maybe the CPU and stuff. But, like, the models were higher fidelity, so if you use an emulator and just tell the emulator to actually render the game at a higher internal resolution than the DS itself did, the models look way better. Like, the best example I have on hand was just, like, here's Kingdom Hearts, one of the Kingdom Hearts games. This is how
It looks way better.
What'd you say?
It looks way better.
Yeah, I have the native resolution image on stream right now, and it's like, you can see Axel doesn't even have a face. I just have it, because this is a zoomed in screenshot. Axel has no face. Poor Syx, the blue-haired guy back there, has like a head that is made out of 9 pixels, and his face is 3 of them.
Just like the NES intended.
And this is what it looks like if you use the higher internal resolution. It's shockingly better. So what do you think happens if you up the internal resolution on... oh, I forgot to point out, like, you notice the clothing, though, like, doesn't look any better? Or, like, it hardly really looks any better because it's just, like, a two-dimensional texture. Because that's the thing, the textures and, like, sprites on the DS are really small, so if you up the internal resolution, that doesn't magically make the pixels less pixely on sprites and stuff, on 2D things. But it's really good for 3D. So how do you suspect things look in Ghost Trick with the upscaling?
Probably pretty good.
It does nothing, because this DS version, and probably the iOS version, does not use 3D models.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's something I kind of forgot about, that, like, apparently clearly they made 3D models, but then they just posed them and, like, took a ton of keyframes, and, like, the animations are just new sprites. Every new frame of animation is a new sprite being drawn to the screen, two-dimensionally.
Oh. They did the Donkey Kong thing.
Yeah.
And Golden Sun. Fun fact.
So I have this screenshot of the DS version, and then I have an iOS version I looked up, because the iOS version does give us a good kind of idea of what the DS version would look like with a higher resolution. And the one thing I wanted to point out is it is different from the Steam version. Just a higher resolution version of the DS sprites or models does look different. Because if you look at the Steam version, Lynn's eyes look different. They look more like eyes. The dude over there who had the shotgun actually has some features on his face instead of just having a blank face. They kind of incorporated some of what was in his, like, portrait onto the model. And I think the whole thing about, oh, right, part of why I wanted to bring this up, too, is it kind of shows how the Ghost Trick remaster is not just the iOS version or the DS version in, like, a wrapper or something, because, those versions used sprites. And this version, with the higher resolution and with the higher frame rate on the animations, they're not using the sprites. They must have just rebuilt the whole damn thing, and we actually have the proper 3D models animating in real time now. So that's pretty cool. I need to start a screen share so you can actually see the game.
Yeah. Screen!
Sorry, I don't know if you wanted to jump in or add anything there. I tend to, like, when I get going on a subject like that, I just keep going.
No, it's okay. I had to, like, walk away so I could close the door and pray that the ambulances stopped blurring their sirens.
Oh, I actually didn't hear it this time.
Oh, crazy. Yeah, the shit was loud. Wait, hold on. I'm vibing.
You're whatting?
I'm vibing. Alright, I'm ready.
Yeah, you're back just in time.
Lost memories of self. A forgotten murder case. A dead guy and a detective joined forces to find out the truth behind them both. The detective assigned the dead guy a task: to sneak into the prison and find out a certain prisoner's schedule for tomorrow. What should I care? I don't have a schedule for tomorrow. That's how I'm feeling about it at the moment.
Alright, we actually have to get to the prison. Should be easy enough.
Yeah, we have the phone number, right?
But what's going on here?
I wonder how the detective who keeps dying is doing. Hope she's still alive. I bet she's pretty pleased with herself. Keeping so much of the Reaper's attention focused on her. That little lady's waiting for her at the chicken kitchen. After I take care of this assignment, I better head there too. It's all over. It's all over for me. Lynn, sweet, cute Lynn, who shines as bright as the sun, ran away on me. And those detectives, matching bookends, blue and green, yelled at me.
Forget about all that. Now you listen to me, kid.
Yes, sir?
You're bright as the sun. Lynn probably doesn't even know you exist. And those detectives probably yell at you your whole life.
Will probably yell at you your whole life.
Never mind fretting about every little setback. Enjoy your life. Get what you can out of it.
Oh, mister. Would you mind just leave me alone?
I think he just made it worse.
Did his best. How's things going over at the park?
Let's find out.
The entrance to a nearly deserted, dimly lit park. The sad voice of a young man drifts over to me on the breeze. I have to use the restroom. If I leave my post, I just know I'll miss something. Come to think of it, that annoying leaflet guy disappeared when I used the restroom earlier. Darn it, it's almost time. Which will show up first? My mark at the end of my ability to hold out.
That's rough, buddy.
Yep. Me when I'm teaching a class and I desperately need to go to the bathroom, but I can't leave these kids alone.
You can't raise your hand and excuse yourself when you're the teacher.
I mean, I could, but then they'll destroy the classroom when I'm gone because they're insane.
Yeah. So how are the preparations coming along?
Oh god, I don't remember this guy's voice. I think they're taking care of them right now!
You know, I was debating this. I think I'm gonna try playing with controller, because every now and then I do actually really hear the mouse click pick up on my mic, and it bothers me even if it bothers no one else.
This game plays well on controller, from what I remember.
Yeah? Man, I'm not looking forward to this.
That kind of surprises me coming from you. I didn't know you thought about such things. By the way, that was just me being sarcastic. Just in case you didn't catch that.
2 more hours, and then it's time.
I guess we should just get back to work.
Yeah, guess you're right. A nice crisp 3D Bailey, yep. It makes sense why the frame rate on the animations is as low as it is in the original when you think about the fact that every freaking update to the model is a new sprite that had to be stored on the cart.
The atmosphere sure seems tense. Guess I'll just get back to my work as well.
I want you to go find out a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow. Yes, the prisoners are given different job details every day. Each prisoner's schedule for the next day is written on a small blackboard in his cell. His prisoner number is D99.
Alrighty then.
Man, like, so much of this game, I've been kind of like bouncing in my seat just a little bit while playing it, which is not something I normally do. It's just like the jams, man.
The jams! Dude, I love this song. The park one that was just playing is also a banger. How do I get to these cells? I better try to get some information here first.
Okay, so they're both just let loose.
Yee wee!
Hey, Bailey. Try pinning up your memos a little better next time. Let me see this thing. Inspection Prisoner C-74.
Oh, it's almost time for that. I'd better prepare.
Prisoner C-74, eh? What did that big whale do, anyway?
You don't know? What, the Metro Police Department siege case?
Metro who, what?
C-74 barricaded himself into the Metro Police Department and took siege of the place. He even pointed a huge flamethrower at the Chief Commissioner.
Jesus. Why the heck did he do all that?
That's what the detectives who surrounded him asked too. What are your demands? They asked.
And?
The guy looked confused, thought about it for a while, and said, "Bring me 5 servings of curry on rice on the double."
I don't think the dude was actually doing it for a specific reason. Curry and
He just
rice.
realized he could get it, yeah.
That's it?
Unfortunately, no. After he was done eating, he torched the commissioner's office with the flamethrower. Torched it good.
Or at least he wasn't doing it because he wanted something. He just wanted the chaos and the destruction. Maybe he hated the commissioner.
Sounds like he really hated the commissioner. Important documents and the commissioner's mustache were destroyed by the flames.
What the heck did he do all that for?
Because the curry was too spicy, he said.
Huh?
It was too spicy and I just lost it, he said.
Seriously?
The case sent shockwaves throughout the country.
But it doesn't make any sense. In the first place. How did a huge, armed guy make it all the way into the commissioner's office alone?
It's a complete mystery.
What? Why don't they just ask C-74 himself?
Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently, it's all a matter of national secrecy.
Huh. I actually don't remember everything in this game's plot, so I don't remember if this is like a thing of importance or not. But I'm sitting here like going like, the one other thing I can think about is like, what if he was just like supposed to do it? Like he's torching things that they actually wanted torched, like the documents.
I don't remember this story thread either. My guess is based on what I remember about certain plot twists later. Is it might have been something to do with some guy that does a thing.
Yeah.
But I don't remember.
You know what? Yeah, probably. That almost certainly, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away?
Nah.
Yeah, ain't no way. Yeah, I'm just guessing based on things I remember, because I don't remember this.
I think that's actually correct, like, almost like a memory returning to me. We're being vague enough about it that I don't mind. What's the matter? You can't even pin up a memo properly? Let me see this thing. Take prisoner C-38 to the telephone room.
Yes, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago.
You already told me that earlier. C-38, eh? What did that punk do anyway?
You never heard the story? About the secret rendezvous case?
Secret who what?
C-38 was a singer in a band. His group was playing a concert that was being broadcast all over the country live. And right in the middle of their encore, there was a huge incident.
A huge incident? What was it? A murder or something?
In a way, it was even worse than a murder. Because it had to do with national secrets.
National Secrets. A rock band. I'm lost.
The song they were doing was called Secret Rendezvous. The lyrics C-38 was singing were completely different from usual.
So how is that a huge incident?
Because the new lyrics exposed all of the nation's dark, seamy secrets. So let's say steamy? Budget misappropriations, foreign economic strategies, illicit dealings, everything. He was caught red-handed in the act of leaking national secrets.
Seriously?
The case sent shockwaves throughout the country.
But it doesn't make any sense. In the first place, how would a rock singer know any top secret information?
It's a complete mystery.
What? Why don't they just ask C-38 himself?
Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently, it's all a matter of national secrecy.
Huh.
Pose! Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away?
Pin them up better.
Rah!
Oh no, I'm not supposed to do that. What about this one?
It's a different one.
Hey Bailey.
What?
Let me see this thing. Bring dinner to prisoner D-99.
The chef is preparing it for him right now.
Ooh, how fancy. D-99, eh? Even I know about this one. Oops.
Yeah? Such a sad case. Hard for us, too.
He shot his wife, didn't he? Right in front of a family member. It's just awful. Why in the world did he do it? Why would he do something like that of all people?
The motive, everything, all a complete mystery.
It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make sense that he would do anything like that.
I don't know the details, but apparently, this case is a matter of national secrecy as well.
I don't get it. None of it makes any sense.
You do know what kind of prison this is, don't you? It's a special prison built just for these kinds of special cases. That D99? Who knows what he's thinking? Or hiding? Find that beard of his.
I don't like any of it. I knew I couldn't take my job seriously without it getting to me.
So the prisoner I'm looking for, D99, was convicted of murder, eh? And he apparently has a beard. Pose. Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away?
It's time.
They'll let him have his guitar. Nice, he finished it.
There, it's done.
Impressive.
Said the phone was updated. Can I actually? I guess just because it's called the guard room now.
Yeah, I assume you gotta take this and then move over before the dialogue.
Ah.
Although that one said it hasn't been ready yet. There we go.
Would you quit sending these memos over here?
No,
Huh?
not until I figure out how you always know the exact instant a memo starts falling. Not until I solve that mystery. Objection. Why? Next time. I will find the answer next time.
I guess it's time to try and find a new path. Wait, I just read your
How
line.
dare you? How dare you?
Damn force of habit.
That guy's got a rocket launcher. Ah! There you go again, fooling around with that thing.
Wasn't me.
Don't lie. You know you love to see me jump up and prepare for emergency.
Oh yeah, sure. Way back when I first got this job. Oh wait, that wasn't sarcasm. Oh yeah, sure. Way back when I first got this job. But I've had enough of that now. Besides, you always react exactly the same way. The emergency switch is probably just loose. Probably because I fooled around with it too much.
Well, it's for emergencies. Don't play with it.
Anyway, it wasn't me. Maybe you ought to get it repaired, huh?
Well, close it back up. It's making me feel on edge.
Nah, too much of a pain.
A pain? Proper emergency procedures are a pain to you? What a sad, sad state of affairs.
Night vision
Hello?
goggles.
Can you possess that bazooka?
I don't think I can reach it. It doesn't have an associated
No.
trick though.
Damn.
It's a convenient way to get back and forth though.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing that's the kid they were talking about. The one who sang the national secrets. If he's a prisoner, he must have come from the cells. And then Drick goes. Oh, Aha. So this is the thing that was making that horrible noise a second ago. I guess it's a way for this spiky-haired youth to express himself. Sentiments like, I'm hungry, or I'm thirsty, maybe. Something primitive like that, I bet.
It feels really funny with context only we have.
Yeah. Alright, C-38, back to your cell!
Oh man, which one of us is doing this guy?
You got it.
Hey, guard man, how about giving me a little space? That crazy walk here is just dangerous, man.
A proper walk for a properly led life. Now let's go!
Yo, no lectures, man. I walk my own path. I walk my own path, my own way, to my own music. Yeah!
Hell yeah!
There's Beard Man.
There's Gigantic Man. So I finally made it to the cells. Now to find prisoner D99 and check out his work schedule for tomorrow. What could Lynn possibly want with that information?
Damn! Don't think I can take another second in this stinking pit.
I have bad news for you.
Looks like Guardman is gone. All this waiting is wiping me out. Hope this one will finally do it. Go, go, go! Come on, sausage head!
What on earth? This prisoner obviously isn't the one I'm looking for. Prisoner D99 has a beard. It's one of those little blackboards Lynn said would be in the cells. Maybe I should check out Spikey's schedule for tomorrow.
Why is there nothing written on it?
So this is one of those little blackboards Lynn mentioned. Let me just give it a little read. Tonight. I lost a lot of things. My life, my memory. But there's a certain skill I've apparently lost too. I can't read!
That's a good screenshot.
I can see there's some kind of writing on the blackboard, but I have absolutely no idea what it means. If I can't read Prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow, what do I do now? Oh, what am I supposed to report back to Lynn now? If I tell her I couldn't read it, she'll kill me. But actually, I guess I don't have to worry about that one too much. Anyway, might as well try to find Prisoner D99's cell. Hopefully I'll at least be able to find out something while I'm there. Can't go back to Lynn empty-handed. But of course, the ghost doesn't actually have hands. So I'm pretty sure you can get the he can't read reveal as early as like the first or second chapter, so I'm wondering if we just missed it? This telephone.
I'm not sure where you would have gotten it, because there's a couple occasions where you sort of like almost get the opportunity to read something, but then you kind of get thwarted.
I'm almost positive I got it when I streamed this game when this version came out.
Wow.
And I only played for like an hour. It looks like it's an internal line only. It doesn't call outside the prison.
Might just be something optional I missed.
Maybe. So the only places I can go with this telephone are other phones within the building that I've already possessed.
Well, I do need to do that.
Whee! It's probably like a random note in the junkyard or something that you come across.
What's with you all of a sudden?
What do you think of my quirky behavior? Surprised?
Huh?
You seemed bored, so I thought I'd wake you up. You can call that my gotcha move. What do you think?
If a normal person pulled a move like that, sure, I might be startled. But this is you we're talking about.
Oh, okay. I'll try again later. Ah! How could you be so insensitive?
Took you a minute on that one, didn't it?
I was only trying to open up communication between us. I thought...
Do your work, Bailey.
Oh, what a team.
Ah, but I can't actually get over there, so maybe I was mistaken about what I have to do right now.
I think we just have to figure out a way downstairs without the phone first.
I know I have to ride one of those pieces of paper. I'm forgetting how I have to trigger, like, him throwing another one of them down the toilet.
What are our options?
Nothing here.
Oh, yeah, definitely not here. There's a pad of note papers hanging on the wall. There's a red X drawn on each one. I think it's some kind of a letter symbol, but I don't recall what it means. Oh, yeah. Nice. Can you, like, turn off the lights and make them scared?
Nope.
Nope. The yes note, I guess? There's a pad of note papers hanging on the wall. It's red O drawn on each one. I think it's some kind of letter symbol, but I don't recall what it means. What about the light switch above the phone? I assume it's a light switch.
Oh, I thought there was no... Okay.
Yeah, it definitely didn't show anything up until just now. An emergency button. An emergency in a prison. It's gotta be a pretty bad situation. Well, I'll just give it a little try.
Let me ghost! Go, go, go!
Caused quite an uproar, I guess. And I bet each prisoner reacts differently to the alarm. Might be fun to watch. Let's see. If I want to change the view, I can use the D-pad to move the camera. Maybe the behavior will give me a clue about my next step.
Fun fact, the D-pad also advances the dialogue.
Oh. Aha.
Technically, you are supposed to watch this, I guess, because it gives you the idea of how you're supposed to get down there. There are, like, a couple of very specific animations that it feels weird seeing in the higher frame rate.
I like that this dude needs a notice to stop his excavation of the hole instead of just the alarm going off.
Yeah.
So if I sound the alarm, it gets people moving, eh? Maybe I can use their movements to get around myself. That way, I can get an idea of what's going on in each cell.
Ah.
Wait, we got it. We're there. Aha!
I'm gonna break that toilet handle.
I like that no one's ever questioned this guy's toilet bell either.
What is this machine he's hooked up to anyway?
I don't like anything that's happening in here.
Yeah.
Why is his head that wiggly? How does his toilet work if it's broken like that?
I mean, he probably ain't going in it with the rope down there. I don't know.
Where's he dumping then? Where's he dropping? By the looks of him, that must be the curry lover from the police department siege case. But never mind that, where did he go? What's going on in this cell? Anyway, there's a little blackboard here too. Just to be safe. Maybe I'd better check the curry lover schedule for tomorrow. The curry lover's schedule for tomorrow too.
Oh yeah, in terms of like the plot mandatory stuff, I was just remembering it's like we had Lynn's note, which is like, well, she put it in her pocket before we could read it, and then we had the book that the Blue Man Group guy was holding on to, and you know, foreign language, can't read it.
I swear up and down that you get that message before. I still can't read. But I better go check out prisoner D99's cell anyway. Maybe I can find some kind of information that might help Lynn out. Besides, I want to see what kind of prisoner this Lynn is investigating looks like. I guess ring the bell so he comes out so we can get the spoon.
It took me a minute for it to let me ring it for some reason.
Weird. Same thing here. Looks like this is just an internal phone too. Doesn't call outside. The only places I can go with this telephone are other phones within the building that I've already possessed. Looks like the curry lover comes back when he hears the bell. Can't make heads or tails out of his behavior once he gets back, though. But this prisoner isn't the one I'm looking for. I'll just chalk this guy up to it takes all kinds. I better try to find a path at D99's cell. Do you want to do this guy?
I probably shouldn't because I'm voicing both Lynn and Cabanella.
Oh, true. Yeah, you're right. What a strange cell. And the prisoner inside it, he seems to be enjoying himself? This is the last cell in this area. So that means that this man humming to himself must be prisoner D99. According to what the guard said.
D99, eh? Even I know about this one.
Yeah?
Shot his wife, didn't he? Right in front of a family member.
What in the world really happened? Why is Lynn so concerned about this prisoner? I don't know the answers, and I guess there's no need for me to know. I have only one objective. That's to find out what this painter's work schedule is for tomorrow. Photos, eh? I wonder if these are of his family. This one looks like a young woman holding a baby. Her face has been blotted out with black paint. Did he do it out of hatred? or some other emotion. Thankfully, that's not something I need to know right now. The newspaper article's been cut out and framed. Unfortunately, I can't read it.
Damn.
Yep. It's probably about D99's case. Man murders wife. Or something like that. There's a picture of the alleged culprit in the article. Yep. It's his prisoner, alright. So, the work schedule for tomorrow, prisoner D99. Information Lynn's looking for should be written on this blackboard. Unfortunately, I've lost the ability to read. But here I am anyway. Least I can do is take a look. Huh? What could this mean? There's nothing written on the board at all. I think something was written on the blackboards of the other prisoners. But this board is as clean and blank as the day it was hung there. So I have the answer Lynn was looking for. Tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99 is nothing. Does this information mean anything to her? It's not up to me to know or care. That's how I feel at the moment, anyway. Not being able to read, I was wondering how this was going to turn out. Some things in this world can be read, even if one can't read. Prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow is blank.
That's why for really important signs it can be good to have a little graphic.
Yeah. I better get this important information to Lynn as fast as I can. Support your ELL students with multiple modalities.
D99, dinner!
I guess that might be my guy, actually, huh?
Yeah, there's multiple guards who look the same.
Quite a feast tonight, I see. And I'm absolutely crazy about this chicken. Too bad it's all cold and hard, though. I'd say it's been about 2 hours since it was cooked, judging from the way it feels.
D99? I know it's kind of pointless to ask now, but just the same, I still want to know. Why did you do it?
I agree. It's pointless to ask now. My case is colder than this chicken. It's been forgotten by everybody. Myself included.
Detective Jowd.
Now then, let me eat in peace before it gets too cold to cut.
There's one more thing I've been wondering for a long time.
What's that?
Who is the man in that painting?
Oh, this? Well, being in prison like this, you start to forget faces, you know? So I paint the faces that I don't want to forget. And this is the last of those faces. Now, could you leave me alone for a bit? Let a man eat in peace.
Okay, sure. Sorry to bother you.
What in the world? What in the world could this mean? Why is there a painting of me in this man's cell?
Suddenly you care a lot more about this man.
Yup. Who exactly is this prisoner? The man whose case Lynn is investigating is painting a picture of me in his cell. I have to go see Lynn. Fast. And not for her sake. For mine. To solve this mystery of me.
Dang, I can't mess with him.
That'd be great. His telephone doesn't connect to the outside. And I've got questions I want to ask Lynn. I've got to get to a place as an external line. Fast.
What timing?
This is headquarters. What's the status over there?
Oh, Chief, it's you! They're making preparations now. No problem, sir.
How much longer then?
1 more hour, sir.
I see. Carry on then. Oh, one more thing. Inspector Cabanella wishes to speak to you.
Evening! Cabanella here. How are you boys doing?
Inspector Cabanella. Fine, sir.
You got another little call tonight, didn't you? From my baby?
From Lynn? Well, yes.
Did my girl have anything interesting to say?
Not especially. She hung up almost immediately.
I see. Next time she gives you a buzz, be sure to let me know right away. That's a good fella.
Yes, sir.
This is an interesting way to do speakerphone. You try to cover it up, and I'm sure you'll regret it very much. Very much.
Yes, sir. I'll call you right away, sir. Immediately, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't forget, she's a fugitive after all.
Yes, sir.
Carry on then. I might pop in a little later.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to seeing you, sir. Lynn should be heading for the chicken kitchen now. The call from police headquarters intrigues me too. It's looking pretty obvious right now. That white-suited inspector suspects Lynn. And she's being considered a fugitive. This is not good. Wonder if I should go check in on the chief and the inspector in white too.
I completely forgot about that location.
Same. Inspector Cabanella seems to be looking for her too. You're Lynn, I mean.
Inspector Cabanella. What would the Special Investigation Unit want with Lynn?
I don't know. I guess something happened that we don't know about yet.
Tonight of all nights.
Inspector Cabanella must be upset too. Weren't he and prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, good friends?
You sure about that? If they were such good friends, how come Inspector Cabanella never came to visit him?
He's the head of Special Investigation. He's a very busy man. Perfect drop. What's wrong?
Jowd was my hero, you know. I wanted to be a detective because of him. But look at me, running away in a place like this. I can't even do anything to help Lynn. What am I doing with my life?
This is a new side of you. Is kind of endearing. Anyway, the thing to do is work at fixing what you can, little by little. Like, for example, your house of cards. The collapse, you know.
Amazing.
Not the best advice I've ever heard.
Yeah. It is amazing that the glass just does not break.
Perfect drop. Yo, barefoot?
Preparations seem to be going smoothly over at the prison, Inspector Cabanela. We were just a little too late. So close, Inspector.
We still have a little time left, Chief. Not much, but some. We've had Point X surrounded all night. If he shows up, we nab him. And we can still make it.
By the way, what's going on with that other case? The junkyard murder.
Alrighty, have a good night.
See ya.
She did it, eh? No question about it.
She's a bad little baby. Disappearing from the scene like that. Wonder where she ran off to play.
What did he just say? She did it? Did I hear that right? I think they were talking about the culprit who killed me. No way.
I see his shoes
Someone's
right there
being
under
set
the
up.
desk. What'd you say?
Yep. There's no way she's not being set up.
I just don't believe it. Why would she do a thing like that?
Afraid I don't have the answers for you, Chief. I don't want to believe it any more than you do. And yet, after seeing this, maybe we don't have any other choice but to believe, baby.
It's not the security camera tape the investigation unit just delivered. I can't deny. It's some pretty solid evidence against her.
Evidence. Nothing like it, baby.
Why a murder case now, on such an important night?
I think you have that wrong, Chief. A murder case now, for the very reason that it is such an important night.
The chief looks so much like a Layton character.
He does, yeah.
Specifically the eyes.
Even some of the body shape, too.
Yeah. Before I go find Lynn at the chicken kitchen. Sounds like there's an important piece of info here I shouldn't miss. Pretty solid evidence, he says. This I have to see. But it's funny. Why do I have this bad feeling about what's on this tape?
I will make you play it right now, damn it.
Try and stop me. The junkyard where I died had a security camera, and it captured the moment of my death perfectly. And what the tape showed to me was the cruelest truth imaginable.
He sure seemed ready to die. The question is, why?
Yep. That's not where the gun was. I saw myself shot right before my own eyes by Lynn. There goes my only lead. I feel like I've died all over again. One thing sticks with me though. Lynn looked so surprised on that tape. What in the world did I tell her?
It's funny that he doesn't even really think about the fact, too, that he just kind of sat there, like, ready to die. Like, he's really chill about it.
Yeah. Hey, check out this earth-shattering revelation. Alright, I'm just gonna vibe. Do what you will.
The truth is the truth, no matter how many times you watch it, Inspector Cabanela.
It wasn't me who played the tape just now, baby.
Oh, by the way, Inspector Cabanela, there's something on that tape that troubles me.
And what's that, Chief? I'm all ears.
I ought to look at all the photos of the crime scene as well, but the place where the victim was shot and where the body was found is clearly different.
Hey, he's right. That is strange.
I mean, we see the corpse just get shoved down there by the dude.
Yeah, but we don't know why it's just sitting there. The hitman in black is the one who kicked me downstairs. But I changed his fate, so he should have been out of the picture.
Oh, that's right. He does it after Lynn dies. So yeah, it's like, why did the body still end up down there?
And even if, like, he did kick him down, like, he...
It is an improbable
crumbled
position,
on the floor.
right?
Yeah. Well, we saw him, like, crumble onto the floor next to the phone. But there I am, down on the lower level.
I have the answer to your mystery right here, a few minutes after the murder took place.
What now?
That's still a really improbable ending.
Yeah.
Is that the black cat?
You got it, baby. A furry feline messed up our crime scene. And then the little cat culprit vanished into the night.
Looks like my destiny of being knocked downstairs is very hard to alter.
No kidding.
This is Point X! Come in, Chief!
Wouldn't that be the guy who had to talk to the guy at the park who was holding it? I think.
Is that what he's holding down?
I think.
Probably. This is Point X. Come in, Chief.
The chief here. Did he show up?
No, sir. Not yet. But
Idiot! I told you to stay off the radio unless it was important.
But this is important, sir. Somebody else showed up. A rookie detective, Lynn.
What? You see my baby over there, do you?
I heard she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief?
What do you say, Inspector?
Detective, get my baby away from Point X. Do it now, man, and then hold on to her.
Yes, sir. I'll go get her now, sir.
What's the meaning of this? Why would Lynn show up at Point X? And look, it took the Special Investigation Unit 6 months to pinpoint that location.
Don't know, Chief, but I'd say it wasn't a coincidence. Perhaps. Wasn't it actually a coincidence, though? I don't remember.
I have no idea.
What happened? Detective, come in! Now what? What happened this time? Damn it!
Someone got smoked.
This calls for a telephone call to Point X. Allow me. If anyone who's never seen this is watching this, you're not gonna believe where Point X is.
So Lynn has shown up at some Point X. But I thought she was on her way to the chicken kitchen. What's going on? But one thing is clear, something big has just happened.
Don't mind this, Cabanela. Just be focused on the telephone.
Yep. What are you doing? Get your buns over here.
What did you just say?
Now I finally understand. I finally know what it's like for our poor, hungry customers who have their food deliveries delayed.
Excuse me. But this is the chicken kitchen, is it not?
What? Aren't I talking to the police?
The police? Is something happened there you need assistance with?
Something happened here, you ask? More like there's nothing left here. I gotta go.
Wait!
What's going on?
Something, that's what. Something is definitely going on. And that something is far from nothing, that's for certain. Very descriptive. Thanks for the tea, Chief. I'll be on my way.
You going to Point X?
Point X, eh? I'll leave that to the boys. There's someplace else I gotta be.
Inspector, your being there isn't going to change anything. Why put yourself through it?
I have a responsibility, and I'm gonna see it through to the end. Besides, it's not quite over yet.
Right, that's true. Do what you must then.
Prisoner D99's schedule for tomorrow was blank. Seems like forever ago that I found that out. And now my mind is even blanker than that blackboard was. Len, my only lead and my partner, shot me. What did it all mean? I knew where I had to go to get my answers. The chicken kitchen. The Point X have the police have surrounded. And the place where something big just happened. How will Lynn be involved in this time when I find her there?
This is this game's wonderful sense of, like, seriousness, the way it
Cosmic
handles
irony.
seriousness and humor, because it's like there's major stuff going on, but then you've also got, oh, this major plot area, Point X, that the police have been monitoring for 6 months is a freaking chicken diner.
Yeah! This game's great.
It's really
This
great.
game toes the line. I like that it took us almost exactly an hour to do that chapter, and like an hour passed in terms of the game.
Yeah.
I just can't get the images I saw at police headquarters out of my head. The person who shot me tonight is the last person in the world I want to believe did it. Now I'm here at the place she and I agreed to meet. The restaurant the police were staking out as Point X. But when I got here, I found the place in ruins.
I'm telling you, she is a Final Destination protagonist.
Whoa. What in the world happened here? That dude broke through that glass so hard, he ripped the steering wheel off. Oh, the heavens, what do I do? If I had known something like this would happen, I would have paid the poor child more. I would have cooked more chicken for her. I would have sung to her as much as she liked, until she'd had her fill. Actually, about the singing, she did tell me she'd had her fill a time or two. Sad. Chief seems to be in quite a panic in front of the chef. least it doesn't look like the waitress is dead.
Yeah. Dude, his nose was just doing a thing.
Yeah, they never explain how his nose works, do they? According to that police radio conversation I heard, Lynn should be here. But I don't see her anywhere. Seems like bad luck has it in for that redhead. I was half expecting to see her in trouble again. I spotted the corpse of the van driver. Oh, I see something.
Look at me, I'm dead! What took you so long?
Hot. Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here?
Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim.
Just by imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies?
Oh, that's because I'm a detective. Have to be tough, you know? Well, and how did it go? Did you check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99?
Yeah, just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about, too.
Sure, we agreed to use each other after all, right?
Okay, let's swap info then. On my way here, I stopped by the chief of police's office.
Oh, it was just on your way, was it?
And while I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer.
You saw him? Where? How?
Not him. Her. There was a security camera set up there at the junkyard where I got shot. The security tape showed me the person who shot me. It was you.
No way. You're kidding, right?
What do you have to say for yourself, detective?
It wasn't me. I didn't shoot you.
If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory just isn't clear on that part. So how can you say for sure that it wasn't you?
Because I told you before. You were supposed to give me some information.
Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me.
What? What do you mean? You said you had information on the case I'm looking into. So I would hardly shoot you before I even heard that information, right?
I agree. That would make sense if it was before.
Huh?
But what if it was after you'd already gotten the information from me? I definitely told you something then. And whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you?
It was me! I did it!
I don't remember. I don't know. You've got to believe me. After you saved me, I thought I got all of my memories back. But maybe I really didn't. You told me something? I can't remember that part at all.
You got the information you wanted from me and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened?
No, I didn't shoot you. Please tell me. What did you tell me that time? What did I learn from you?
Anyway,
Yeah.
just like you said, each prisoner had a little blackboard in his cell. But the thing is, there wasn't anything written on prisoner D99's blackboard. It was blank.
If I was the person who made a game like this, I would always arrange the dialogue choices in a way that if you just move down them in the default order, you get the best flow.
Yes. I love when games do this. It doesn't happen often. I'm sure part of it is like editing process and they just forget about it, or the person programming doesn't know the script, they just know how to program the choices. But bruh.
Yeah.
What?
I guess maybe it means his schedule for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet.
Blank? Blank? No!
Huh? I didn't think she'd lose it over a blank blackboard. How come you're so upset about an undecided work schedule? I get the feeling that back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about myself.
Do you know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule for the next day?
No, that's why I'm asking. Huh? It means something?
It doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do. It's more like he can't work. And that's because he's going to be executed.
Executed?
Do you know what prisoner D99's crime was?
I think so. They said something about him murdering his wife right in front of a family member.
That's what they say. But it's not true. He would never! Detective Jowd would never do anything like that! And the death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a very long time. Not for decades. Even if the prisoner wants it. Like in this case.
The prisoner wants it?
There's definitely something else going on with this case. I just know it. And I have to find out what. And if his work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now!
So this prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, he must be connected to me in some way too. After all, he obviously knows me. Did you see the Sissel texture, like, pop into existence as Chad moved?
No, I missed it.
You can see, like, a little bit of Sissel's hair pointing out the right side of his Chad's shoulder, and it doesn't show up until he turns.
That's funny. Why, though? It's not like there's any way you could ever see that.
I think it's just 'cause that they didn't want you to see anything about the painting until he moved. Because he's like very obviously standing in front of it to block it.
Yeah. I don't know.
The
Did they really
texture's
think
too
someone
big.
would see that little bit and go like, oh my god, Sissel's hair?
That baby. The police were staking this restaurant out tonight. They called it Point X.
Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place.
That white-suited inspector was surprised to find out you just casually waltzed in here.
Inspector Cabanella?
What in the world made you pick this place anyway?
I guess I'd have to say, because of you.
Oh, so she did specifically have like that a reason to come here.
Me? Huh?
Do you remember that note I found?
Yeah, I remember. That note I didn't get a chance to read.
It had a place and a time written on it. The Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. In other words,
I was supposed to meet somebody here tonight?
yep, apparently so. I just had to get that information you were going to give me. That's why I came here. It was the only lead I had left.
And this here is Point X. So that must mean the mark the police were waiting for was me?
So, what are you going to do now? I mean, you fulfilled your goal, right? You found out who shot you.
Yeah, but not why.
Are you going to get revenge? That would be easy enough to do. All you have to do is not save me.
Is this the ending I was hoping for? Had I unraveled all the mysteries of me? What am I gonna do now? I'm gonna save you, that's what.
You are?
I want to know everything. Who I was, why I was killed. And I'd like to know who those guys are, too. I want answers, and I'm gonna find them. But to do that, I'm gonna need your help.
Okay. I won't say thank you. Not yet. And I won't say I'm sorry either. But I'll help see to it that you get your answers.
Good. Now, I think it's time to go back to the past. Can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever, after all. Yeah, yeet.
The writing in this game is so good.
Mm-hmm.
The note said the chicken kitchen 10 o'clock. I wonder who that pointy-haired man was going to meet here. What's this?
What's with the zombie chicken? Those guys don't look suspicious.
They're definitely not blue.
Nope. We've never seen anyone that was blue before. So that's just normal.
Where's my chicken?
I got your chicken right here.
Can I eat that thing?
It's probably made of like plastic or metal.
What if it's actually just a big chicken, though? What?
Why the backflip though? Oh, actually, no, that was the right thing to do. But
I mean, she could have just walked later.
like, damn though, she's got some moves.
Yeah, I would never be able to do that. You're just going bigger and better with each new death, aren't you?
Leave me alone. Can I help it if I got tired of dying the usual ways?
But I'll say this. It was a death any detective could be proud of.
Huh? What makes you say that?
The way you saved somebody else before dying yourself.
Oh, that waitress? The one with the chicken on her head?
The next time you put a chicken on your head, you should try one about the size of the waitress's.
I'll make a note of that for next time.
But anyway, if you hadn't tried to save that waitress, you'd still be alive.
I couldn't help it. You know, the detective thing and all. I wasn't able to save that poor van driver, though.
At that speed, he must have died instantly. Well, we can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of this whole disaster is clear. The only question is, how do I stop it?
Okay, let's get started.
Is this the one where we do some Inception shit? I seem to remember that.
Yep. There's no other way to stop it, really, if you think about it.
Technically, we could just stop the
chicken,
waitress from going down at that exact moment.
I guess, or like if you could stop the chicken from falling somehow. Have it fall before she's underneath it. I don't know.
Yeah. Reinforce the chains. Trying to call me anything. At least try to make it my name, Sissel.
Sorry about that. I'm really bad with names.
The future of this lady's career as a detective looks pretty bleak. I am also garbage with names.
Yep, me too. I'm getting a little bit better at it, but I'm not great at it. I hope I went the right way.
I have to practice because I need to memorize people's names for work, but holy moly, am I bad at it.
I started to learn that, like, the first time I hear a name, I just have to say it, even if, like, either out loud or in my head, but I have to keep saying it to myself repeatedly for a while so I don't forget it.
Yep.
Which I finally realized after I realized that the point at which I normally remember a name is just after I've heard it enough times, so it's kind of like, oh, well, why don't I just try to expedite that process by saying it to myself?
You wrote this note, right?
I think so. But I don't remember.
10 o'clock. That means it's already time for your meeting with whoever it is. Now that I think about it, whoever you were supposed to meet might already be here.
You're the detective. Shouldn't you have checked that when you got here?
Oh yeah, sorry. The chicken at this restaurant is really good, so, you know.
No, I don't know.
Maybe we should take a look around the restaurant.
Around the rest of the restaurant.
Around the rest of the Iran. It's no use. I can't read what it says.
Let's see. Oh hey! Now I remember what that sign says. If you would like some water, please ring the bell 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah, the waitress doesn't bring any water if you only ring the bell once. She said, those are the rules, apparently. I said, apparently? What do you mean, apparently? Don't you work here?
Quite a stickler for the details, this detective.
Man, she'd get on my case about my use of that word, too.
Right? You want more water?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell. And what's with the more water bit?
Oh, well, come on. This is your 3rd glass. Oh, okay, I get it. This was a little dig, wasn't it? Kind of like, hey, where's my food, right?
No, not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it. But I would like to see you bringing me my chicken soon.
Duly noted.
You're not winning any
Bitch.
points, Lynn.
In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water. This chicken was going to you, but now it's going upstairs.
Oh man, which
time?
one of those should we each voice? Like, I could see doing either
Oh
of them.
no. I'll do the girl, I guess.
All right.
Here you go. This was one big trunk. Seems pretty heavy too.
It's very suspicious.
And Red, I freaking love this bartender. He didn't make an impression on me in the DS version, but look, this dude's face is awesome. And the hair.
Yeah, he looks evil.
He kinda does. Or just badass.
He's got the eyebrows of a badass anime character.
Yeah.
Probably evil.
Or just like he could be a heroic character too.
But not a main character.
With that hair, he's making me think of someone out of Bobo Bobo Bobo.
True.
Hey, let's see what's in it.
Sorry, but that's not possible. It's locked.
Dude has Guile hair? You're right.
Sonic Boom.
Darn, I wanted to see what's inside.
Yeah, stretch!
I guess maybe this wasn't where I needed to be.
So what do you think, my dear beauty? You think we can trust this deal?
I don't remember what kind of voice I would have given this guy.
Who knows? It's not our job to think about that. But those incidents did happen in this country, just as he predicted.
Yes, and they were pretty amusing too, weren't they? That fellow who sang out national secrets during a live TV broadcast.
And the man who laid siege to the Metro Police Department taking the top dog hostage.
But what if he double crosses us? It wouldn't be pretty.
No, he needs this deal too. And we've accepted all his conditions as well.
Yes, and thanks to that, we have to be here on this extra little assignment. But as long as I'm paired up with you, Beauty, I don't mind.
How do these two... How do they know about the cases at the special prison?
Special prison?
The guy who sang National Secrets, the man who held siege to Metro Police, those cases are classified information.
I've heard about both of those cases, and recently too.
The perpetrators in those cases are being held at a special facility. That's what this special prison is, but it's not known about by the general public.
So prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, is one of those special cases too, huh? These two were talking about the very same cases I heard about just tonight. That couldn't be just coincidence, could it?
What is it, Beauty?
Why don't we move to a different spot? That table in the back looks good.
Now you're talking, Beauty, my dear. Just what I've been waiting for. A quiet, secluded spot just for the two of us. I wouldn't object to that.
All of a sudden I get this feeling somebody is eavesdropping.
Ooh, she's got a bit of a sixth sense for that. Oh.
Speaking of, my sixth sense is very strong, you know.
That's all right, my dear. You don't have to make excuses. Off we go across the Bridge of Poultry to the land of love.
Man, imagine if the sparkles that are on that glass was instead just coming from the dude's eyes.
What just happened? Did she sense we were here?
What, with her sixth sense? Haha.
But you know, I have some pretty amazing powers myself.
Yeah? Like what?
Like if there's chicken nearby, I can tell right away.
It's called a sense of smell. But anyway, at least the situation has changed a little bit now.
I don't believe in a sixth sense. It's not scientific.
Says the ghost.
But come to think of it, we've been left behind, haven't we?
It looks that way.
Not having legs is even more inconvenient than I thought it would be. But what are we going to do now? They're all the way over there. I'm telling you, we'd better shake a leg or we're going to miss what they're saying.
It'd be pretty hard to shake a leg, not having legs and all. They're still talking about something.
I want to hear.
Me too.
So I was wondering, we're not stuck over here by any chance, are we?
We just might be.
Okay, well, I have two thoughts. Number one, if we want to get over to where those two are, we have to use this red trunk they forgot somehow.
Sounds about right. What's your other thought?
It doesn't look like this blue-haired bartender is going to be much help.
So I guess we have to find somebody who can help then.
No, not that button. That one.
Well, you can ring the bell, can't you?
I think it's a problem that I broke the glass, because they wouldn't be having that dialogue otherwise. Oh wait, are they having that dialogue now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. Imagine having a fast food place with an elevator.
Yeah, that's crazy, actually.
You rang? Oh, I get it. You saw that couple over there and you started to get lonely, right? And so you decided to call me. Aw, that's so sweet.
Forgive me, but I didn't ring for anybody.
What?
Now, could you not stand in my light, please? I can't see my glass properly.
I've been working here for 2 days and I've been waiting this whole time for you to notice me. Oh, would you stop trying to shake me up and just stick to shaking cocktails?
She has a surprisingly short career with this place.
This time for sure. Break the glass?
That's what I'm thinking. That's how you get her to see it. Okay.
Oh, you just broke that glass. Just like you did my heart.
A broken glass can never be put back the way it was. Just leave it there.
You can't just leave it. Somebody might get hurt.
Doesn't this trunk belong to that couple over there?
The only thing we allow customers to lose here are their cares. Miss, please go and let them know about the trunk, if you would be so kind.
How gallant of you. I just might fall for you, you know.
Odd girl.
I agree.
Me too.
No! What do you mean?
Stretch. Wait, is he gonna put that one down? Maybe? Hey, we're there. Well, goodbye. I've been working here for 2 days and you've even had my eye on you the whole time. How could you do this to me?
She actually said something different.
Huh?
She says she's had her eye on him the whole time.
Is that what I said?
I thought you said, I don't know.
I don't know. Am I crazy?
I might be crazy.
I was crazy once. Put me in a room.
Damn.
Rubber room full of rats.
At least you had food.
Crazy. I think this might be my last night working here, though. It's been fun.
I guess she's leaving this place with her surprisingly short career intact.
Hey, excuse me.
I guess the guys didn't come back for it. Pan over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Of all the things to forget, it wouldn't have been pretty if I forgot this. Sure is heavy.
Yo, rip your floors.
Here we are, finally.
I feel kind of bad about eavesdropping, though.
You shouldn't.
Not me.
This time mine seems fine. I don't see any dropped frames on my end.
Discord screen share looks great.
I'm sure.
I mean, we just delivered their lost trunk to them after all. They owe us at least that much.
What kind of detective says something like that?
Sissel, she's a detective. They're meant to eavesdrop on people. You guys gonna talk, or am I just gonna swing?
Swing.
I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things.
With such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match.
Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you.
That's what he loves about her?
I don't get it either.
Now, where were we? Oh, right, who to invite to the wedding? If we get married, that is, of course.
We can talk about that when we're alone.
Huh? But aren't we alone now, Beauty?
Huh? Do you think she senses our presence again?
I spy a ladybug.
A ladybug?
I just hate little bugs.
What? After all that trouble, it happened anyway?
It looks that way, yeah. It's not over yet, though.
It's not. What are you talking about?
You're not dead yet.
No, but I'm going to be in just a few seconds.
But before that happens, maybe we can... There's something we can do from here. Nice. Okay. Okay. Okay.
They really make you cut that one close.
Yeah. Hello? Looks like he's unconscious.
Excuse me, could you wake up for a second, please?
Pushy as ever, this detective. One thing I've learned is that the newly dead stay unconscious for a little while at first.
Huh?
I was like that, and you were like that too.
Oh, yeah. I guess you're right.
Anyway, if we restart the flow of time now, we'll die.
Yeah, I know.
Why don't we try going back even further in time?
What? Even further? But how?
Simple. We go back 4 minutes before this death of the death of this poor driver here.
You can do that?
I never tried it before, so I don't know how it'll go. But if we can erase the driver's death, that should erase your death too.
Oh, wow.
I can't think of any other way. Let's try it.
That's such a cool use of this idea.
Yep. I can't even remember if they do this ever again, or if it's just the one time. What the? That's Lynn, our rookie detective. What's she doing at Point X? Could it be just a coincidence? We just got an APB on her a little while ago. Something about an extremely important case is extremely important witness currently extremely on the run. Now what? Should I report this to Inspector Cabanella? They told us to stay off the radio in case there was an emergency, but I think I better call this in. Poor Lynn. Wonder what she did this time. Inspector Cabanella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. He'd want to know. What's the matter? Alright, fine. This is Point X.
Idiot!
Yes, sir. I'll go get her.
That one came through. It was loud enough.
Yeah. This static is awful.
I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things.
With such a small body, he'd probably only have a small brain to match.
Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you.
The heck is this? I spy a ladybug.
A ladybug.
I just hate little bugs. Can't hear very well. Crash.
Damn, when the bug got destroyed, it just, like, generated awful noise.
Yep.
Wow, the van driver was a detective.
Yeah, it looks like it. I noticed something, though. That conversation he was listening to just before the crash. I remember hearing it before.
You're right. We just heard it a few minutes ago, didn't we?
Just after that conversation, the detective suddenly passed out. What happened, I wonder?
We already know the answer. We saw what happened at the restaurant.
Foosh.
She burned up the ladybug.
It can just be both of them.
Yeah, why not?
Sometimes when a high-tech bug like that is destroyed, it emits a loud signal.
The same thing also sometimes happens if a program you're running crashes.
Don't want to talk about it.
I've been there too.
Loud enough to knock a person out if they were listening to it through headphones.
That's why I don't keep my volume too extremely loud.
So that's why the detective passed out, huh?
Bingo! Now let's stop it from happening.
It's also the same reason, like, I never watch anyone play a horror game with the volume too loud.
Mm-hmm. Hey, this place. This is the place that white-suited inspector phoned tonight.
I wonder though, like, is it? I don't know if it's actually possible to have have a sound come through headphones loud enough to literally knock you out. Like,
I feel like he'd just twitch and shake the headphones off or something.
And I don't think. Oh, I mean, I also think they're not capable of producing a sound that loud. Like, there's a ceiling of how loud it can go. Any given.
I think he
speaker.
cranked the volume on his headphones just now, though.
Yeah, but at a certain point, there's like a ceiling, right? And like when you exceed that, it just kind of becomes. It's like the point when something starts peaking. Instead of becoming even louder, it just becomes distorted.
Maybe? But then you think about the sound Boshi made in that one episode, and you're like, maybe.
Think about the what?
Did you ever watch Bochi the Rock?
Watch what?
Bochi the Rock?
No idea what that is.
Alright, I got something to send you later.
I take it I should watch it at very low volume.
Maybe.
This is the parking lot of the park on the east side of town. It's been years.
You know this park?
It's a music anime. Okay.
Yeah, I used to
Yeah,
play
and
here
this-
a lot when I was little.
This part I'm gonna send you is not music. I tell you.
But then one day, I swore I'd never set foot in this park ever again.
Whoa. There's some really deep, dark feelings there. I wonder what happened.
Hold it! Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have a foot to set bit. It's just a figure of speech.
What kind of nitpicker do you think I am?
The kind of nitpicker she is.
True.
Anyway, whatever. Let's get started.
Okay, let's do that. I won't press her about that other thing right now.
The park? Never again.
Now, I don't want to nitpick the game here at this exact moment, but shouldn't that corpse be by the diner right now?
Yeah, yeah. kind of just have to forgive it because this is a really cool idea.
Yeah. It's special rules because death inside of a death. They told us to stay off the radio unless there's an emergency. But I think I better call this in. Poor Lynn. I wonder what does he mean this time?
Mind your own business. I like to do things my way, okay?
Inspector Cabanel is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. How did that happen when I turned on the radio? Anything else tricked you? You like tricked him?
I can't even
When he
check
comes back,
because
I
he's
guess.
not here now.
Yeah. What's the matter? Doesn't look like the detective's gonna come.
Might as well turn it off. It's pretty loud. Who is the detective talking to?
Don't keep yelling at me about these things.
But they might be talking about something ridiculously important.
That's true, but still.
It might be the person who really shot you.
Now you're just throwing things out there. But in any case, it looks like it's too late to get to the phone now.
Darn, I think we missed our chance.
I have to ride his hat.
Maybe?
What the?
Do something!
This is one way to skip that part.
Weird. Yeah, we just can't do anything yet, and we have to...
I'm just gonna let this one go, yeah, and see what happens.
Yeah. Alright, fine. I'm worried about that detective memory. After all, they hear the Lynn of the Special Investigation Unit.
They call her.
The Lynn of the Special Investigation Unit. Well, well. Did you hear that, detective?
At least it's better than me being called the memory of the detective division.
At any rate, I'd better report to Inspector Cabanel before I worry about that listening device.
I don't know, that seems kind of potato there, Lynn.
This is Point X. Come in, Chief.
The chief here. Did he show up?
No, sir, not yet, but...
Idiot!
Someone gonna stay off the radio!
But it is important, sir. Our rookie Detective Lynn.
What?
I heard she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief? Nah. Yes, sir. I'll go get her now.
He's on the move.
There's much time left. We have to stop him fast. Otherwise, he's gonna crash into the chicken kitchen.
This is like that game, isn't it? A game of chicken.
Ha.
Sorry, but what's a game of chicken?
Sorry, I'd better choose my audience more carefully the next time I tell a joke.
Never mind that. We have to do something.
She's calling you uncultured, Sissel.
I have no memory. Leave me alone. Oh yeah. Hooah! Damn, that wheel just comes right off, huh?
Oh no!
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, I just thought it'd be better to do something.
Well, hurry up and put the seat back up.
I can't. It's too heavy. All I can do now is hope this guy has strong ab muscles. Nope.
Non-standard game over.
Maybe he lives though.
I don't think so.
Unlucky. Oops. That was my bad.
I get that you felt like you had to do something, but that?
Well, there isn't really much I can do once the band's moving. We should rethink this. Was there any other path before that? Guess I better rewind the clock again and see if there's any other clues. Yeah, I'm not sure what we need to be doing here. Well, that one has been listened to, I guess? Question mark? Yeah.
Oh wait, oh. Oh well.
Oh, you naughty girl, you.
Sniff.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you upset.
A girl's heart is a very delicate thing, you know.
This from the girl a giant chicken couldn't even kill.
It did kill me.
Not soon.
Yeah, it doesn't let me Ghost World until it's already landed fully.
I guess, like, we definitely need to turn on the siren to get his attention. Because otherwise it would just say, hey, he's not gonna come.
Can't figure out why though, because there's no path.
Yeah. I guess just try it and then, like, jump into something else.
He's not carrying anything, that's the problem. Oh, it didn't even let me do it there.
Just like smash the seat over and over. Fuck it. Maybe it'll break. And you'll be like, why is my seat broken? And then never drive. Oh, this isn't gonna work. I like how much effort they put into scenes that are literal dead ends.
Yeah.
Turn the siren off? It's almost time for that deal to go down tonight. I don't know what it's all about, but I hear it's a pretty important case. I just hope Lynn doesn't get caught in the crossfire. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the listening device. The static's awful. I hope Detective Memory planted it someplace where it won't be spotted. Yeah, I think we're screwed. Yep. What the heck is this? So the only thing we have tricks for are the siren and the chair.
And the siren only
So
works
what-
when he starts trying to activate the thing there.
Yeah, so what does the chair actually do?
Bonk.
What is this?
Oh! I see it.
Yeah.
That's gonna lift the binoculars into the air.
Yeah. And he's gonna grab them for some reason. Do it one more time so it's like on the seat. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. We gotta turn the siren on. Rage. What are these doing here? Well, that was dumb.
Detective Wrench? This is Memory.
Oh, I forgot that she was.
I had no idea. What's the matter? It's not time for your regular report.
Listen to this. A suspicious couple in the bar upstairs. I'm gonna put a ladybug on them.
A ladybug? You mean a listening device? Don't do anything to blow our cover. Inspector Cabanella will be furious.
They're doing all kinds of suspicious whispering. We have to find out what they're saying. You can pick up the signal from your van. Check out their conversation for me, would you?
Alright, fine. Once you get going on something, I know there's no stopping you.
Thanks. Later then.
Hold on. Did you see a customer come in now? A young woman with red hair and red boots.
Oh yeah, that restless, suspicious chick, sure.
Suspicious.
I mean, come on. As soon as she sat down, she ordered 3 glasses of water in a row. And she spilled the second glass on the table.
Okay, fine. Keep your eye on her, would you? Keep her eye on you too, if you would.
You got it.
Oh wow, that waitress was an undercover agent.
She apparently thought you were pretty suspicious too.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was really thirsty, so, you know.
No, I don't know.
Anyway, did you hear what I heard about the listening device? We have to do something about that bug.
So, should we stay here or follow up on the waitress?
Well, the car is a dead end.
Yep. Looks like it's time to make a decision.
We're going all over the place for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look where we are.
The heart of the chicken kitchen, eh?
Yep, or as most people say, the kitchen.
I hope the key to preventing that accident is here somewhere.
Oh, I bet it will be. You know what they say. Where there's smoke and chicken, there's fire.
Now that you mention it, it is pretty smoky in here. This is the first thing I noticed too. Get some fans in here. Sure, man. Okay. Kettle. Rock the boat. Nope. Okay, fan? Vent? Whatever that button on the far left was.
What's wrong?
I can't seem to raise this switch. It won't budge.
Yeah, well, not surprising considering this whole place is sticky with grease. I bet it must be stuck.
Yeah, it does feel pretty sticky. If the switch were already raised, I bet I could manage to lower it.
Hey, look what she's doing. Do you think that could be...
Yeah, she's probably planting the ladybug. Now that I think about it,
I think it's the lever. It's something because it has to. I know it, I can already see it. There's like a mechanism, and I kind of vaguely remember you have to swap the chickens.
it's this waitress's meddling that starts the whole chain of events.
The detective wouldn't have gotten his ears blown out and wouldn't have crashed.
In other words, we're witnessing with our own eyes. The cause of a huge disaster slowly being planted in a chicken.
Hey, I just had a good idea.
About what to do about the ladybug?
No, I was thinking we could let her get crushed under the chicken instead of me.
I can't tell if you're kidding. At any rate, now we've seen the root cause of the accident.
And all we have to do now is think of a way to take care of it.
Okay.
Yeah, because nothing
so
else
Switch
is
doesn't work.
interactable, so...
Yeah. Rock the kettle again? It's smoky in here. Help her out? Oh, she got it. Oh, this guy's cooking whole ass turkeys on a stovetop. Chickens, I guess.
I pressed the switch again, so I'll just wait a moment.
It's probably like stops her from doing. Oh, hello. Go down more, down more.
That's what it is. The pedal switches them.
Yeah, yeah. And when she goes back to do the thing. We're not going to ask how that works.
It's smoky in here. That's how she gets distracted. Whoop.
And then, whoop.
That should be it. So that's why you turn it off, so she has to go over there again.
Yeah. There, all set. There. How about that?
The ladybug is still sitting on the table. We did it.
La la la. La la la. Chicken, thou art so beautiful. Chicken.
You do that way better than I could ever do.
And I'm not even good. I took a bite. My heart swelled with pride, and I got goosebumps. What the heck is this? I'm consumed with the love of consuming you. La 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 la. I always wanted to learn how to sing properly, but bad.
Singing's hard.
It is. Well, it looks like you've escaped the fate of being hammered by your horrible hen.
Yes, but I still haven't escaped the worst darkness of this terrible night. I shot you, didn't I?
There must have been some sort of complicated set of circumstances that made you do it.
It's never okay to shoot a person, no matter what the circumstances.
Hey, shouldn't that be my line? But anyway, you were investigating a case, and now it's supposed to give you information on that case. Maybe it's time you told me about it. Tell me about the case you're looking into.
Yes, I guess I should. But let's go back to the new present first.
Okay, sure.
But why though?
To dodge the bullet a little bit longer. Back in the new present, the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air. But I'm still thinking about Lynn. I wonder if she's still waiting for her chicken to be served. I decided to go see her. See her and ask her the questions that were still consuming me. Yeah, I've gotta wait for his fucking hat. I guess go to the phone.
Oh, and here I thought that I would just ride the chicken to her.
I wish. Come to think of it, I don't see that chicken waitress.
If her cart were here, she could take me out to the dining area. Maybe using the telephone would be faster. I better hurry up and get to Lynn. I like that his Sissel had both ideas that we had. That animation has no right going this hard. The disastrous accident has been completely erased. Once again, I've saved the red-headed detective from death. Saved Lynn, the criminal who stole my life. One question in particular hangs heavy on my mind. Why did she shoot me? Until I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied.
So your big chunks of chicken she's eating.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Lynn's appetite is apparently foremost in her mind. A golden brown chicken sits on the table in front of her. Till she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied. Is Lynn having a serious talk with that detective? Nah, she just gobbling down chicken. How did the detectives know to stake out this restaurant tonight? I better see if I can get some information. But more importantly, I have lots of questions for that lady detective. Just barely. Oh, I didn't know you were here, Detective Wrench. Come to see me, did you? Aw, that's so sweet. Oh, hi, Memory. Don't mind us. Just pretend we're not here. Why don't you try some chicken while you're here? No, thanks. Just watching Lynn eat is quite enough for me. So, how did it turn out with my ladybug? Oh, that listening device. Well, let's see. I thought the gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Sorry, we're in the middle of an important talk. Could you leave us to it?
No, stay right there!
Huh?
I'm at the crucial moment with this chicken here. I'll need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong.
Lynn, you don't have to risk your life over a chicken, you know. He's right, sheesh. Anyway, I better move now while I have the chance. That's funny. Even though I just saved that detective, he doesn't have a core. Not like the one Lynn has, or that valiant little doggy Missile. How'd the ones I save are supposed to develop a core when they're alive again? I guess I still have things to learn about these powers of the dead.
I forget why that might be specifically, too.
Yeah, I do not remember.
Unless it's that he didn't regain consciousness first, because I'm trying to think about...
Oh, maybe,
Did Lynn
yeah.
have a core right after? I don't remember.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Wait, no. She had to have. That's how we saw that she was unconscious in the first place. Right?
Oh, wait. No, yeah, because I don't think we connected to her mind again after the first time we saved her.
Yeah.
So that might be it. They might have to regain consciousness before they can develop a core.
Maybe it's like Lynn would see a core, but we wouldn't because we saved him through Lynn. So Lynn was the one that went into his core as a dead person?
Because I was saying, when we
With
saved
us?
her in the junkyard, I don't think she had a core yet, right?
No, well, I think she had to have, because we talked to her when she was still unconscious, and we had to have possessed her to do that, right? Am I misremembering?
We didn't talk to her in the junkyard, though. Like, we took the umbrella, and then... And we just... How did we get down, anyway?
We got kicked down because we were possessing our own body, and then the dude's like, fuck this. Hooah!
Yeah, we didn't talk to her through her mind until after, like, the second time we saved her life, I think.
I don't remember. Well, I'm heading back. Lots of things to do, you know. Yeah, like washing dishes and planting bugs. Someday I'll plant a big one. Someday I'll plant a big one on you, detective. Odd girl.
I agree.
Me too. Listen, Lynn. You've explained your side, and I understand. But there's an APB out on you. Can't you at least hurry up and get out of here? You know, slip away quietly.
No can do. I'm meeting somebody here.
Meeting somebody? Oh, yeah, that's right. The little lady, Camilla. Well, why do you have to meet somebody here? Special Investigation Unit is watching this restaurant. How can that be a coincidence?
I don't know, but it is a coincidence.
Hey, is it true what they say? That you're still looking into Detective Jowd's case on your own? Inspector Cabanel is worried about you, you know? I understand how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay? So, how's that chick you've been waiting so long for?
It's great! But you know, with Detective Ringe, that's his name by the way, sitting right across from me. I mean, he was just dead a few moments ago, right? That's kind of taking the edge off my appetite.
Oh, brother.
But he's a great guy. He understands my situation, he said. He's going to give me a pass, just for tonight.
Speaking of Detective Ringe, I noticed something strange. He doesn't have a core now.
He doesn't?
I thought a core was supposed to show up once I saved somebody.
Huh. I wonder if... When you possessed his corpse, he was unconscious, right?
Unconscious? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Just like you. You were unconscious the first time I saved you, too. And after I saved you, you didn't have a core either. I do not remember this.
So for people who were unconscious when you saved them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is.
You might be right. Okay, I'll leave Ringe to you then. But I still got loads of questions for you.
Yeah, I thought you would.
Let's get started then.
I'll make Detective Yet.
Sure is taking Camilla long enough. She should have been here by now. I'm getting really worried.
You two are like sisters, aren't you? That's what Camilla said.
Yep, that just about sums it up.
Doesn't look like being worried affected your appetite much, though.
Hey, the bigger the crisis, the more a girl's gotta eat. I have to make sure Camilla stays safe no matter what. Camilla and that music box, too.
Music box? Oh, yeah, that wooden box. For once, an actually necessary flashback. Considering it was like hours ago.
That box was a present from Detective Jowd.
From Detective Jowd?
Yes, it was 5 years ago. That box arrived 3 days after that murder incident. He must have sent it just before he was arrested. Someday, when the case is over and everything is settled, I want you to give this to a certain person, he said.
So, what's inside?
I don't know. I can't open it.
That's a shame.
Detective Ringe works for the Special Investigation Unit.
Can we have the music back?
He said an important deal is set to go down here tonight at this restaurant. A deal that could affect the future of our nation.
A nation isn't something that's easily influenced, though.
But that's what he said. Anyway, it's that couple at the table upstairs. I hear they're foreigners. They're waiting for the other party in this deal to show up now.
Those two, huh? They certainly are an odd pair. Is this other party they're waiting for me?
It's kind of hard to imagine, isn't it? Nobody really knows any of the details of the deal except for one person. Mr. Breezy Dancer in a white suit. They say he's been watching the movements of those two for a long time. I've never seen him work so frantically on an investigation before.
Inspector Cabanela, eh? Apparently you're a real favorite of his.
A favorite? Yes, well, there's a reason for that.
Huh? And what's that?
Inspector Cabanela and Detective Jowd were good friends.
Yeah, I think I remember the prison guard saying something about that.
They joined the
Gumshoe.
detective division the very same day. They're two very different types, but they were always in friendly competition to be the best.
Objection!
Detective Jowd was always very particular about thorough investigation of the crime scene.
We need a Cabanela-like character in Ace Attorney now.
True.
And Inspector Cabanela, well, I guess he just has a natural genius for investigating. Anyway, those two lead the detective division in those days.
They led the detective division in those days.
Don't you love English?
Isn't that spelled without an A, though?
Yes.
But Inspector Cabanela is different now. He changed a little.
He changed.
Ever since the Detective Jowd incident. Now he distances himself from field work. And he's starting to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder.
And so that's how he became head of the Special Investigation Unit, I take it.
Anyway, Inspector Cabanela took me under his wing.
Because you were the little girl his good friend saved, huh?
Did we? Huh?
I don't think we know that. She probably tells us in that dialogue box at the top.
Probably. God damn it.
Fuck! We can't win!
He really looked out for me, helping me study for my detective's exam, fudging my exam scores for me.
That goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you. Inspector Cabanela, eh? I wonder what role he plays in everything that's happening tonight. What's your connection to prisoner D99, Detective Jowd? He seems like more than just a coworker.
Yes, I suppose you have the right to know. Detective Jowd is my hero.
Hero, huh? You don't hear that word much anymore.
Well, it's an old-fashioned heroic kind of story. It happened 10 years ago.
Now just calm down and drop that weapon.
Should I do it for now since it's generic voice, I guess, at this
Yeah, I
point?
guess so.
Stay
Probably
back.
that way.
If you come any closer, I'll shoot her.
How dare you?
On that day, 10 years ago, I was playing in my favorite park. And then suddenly somebody grabbed my arm from behind. I was so scared. I thought I was going to die. And then... he appeared. Detective Jowd. And then that really loud sound. I think it was the sound of a gun. I passed out. When I came to,
You're alright now. Are you hurt?
You saved me, mister?
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. So that's why you became a detective, huh?
That's right. He was my ideal of what a detective was all about.
But an ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife.
Exactly. And that's why I want to prove that he didn't. Sissel, Did I really shoot you?
Where did that come from out of the blue?
And yet that kind of has an oddly nice flow to it, doesn't it?
Yeah?
I really don't remember. I've tried and tried, but I just can't. Now I finally understand how you must feel.
Does it ever explain how everyone can read his internal thoughts?
Yes. At the very start, the flashlight or the lamp's like, hey, we can read your thoughts, as if they were speaking them into my brain.
It's just because they're just... If they're both sharing the same, like, mind space, they can just kind of hear even each other's inner monologue, I guess.
Except we can't hear Lynn's thoughts, because... You know, actually, come to think of it, we never hear anyone else's thoughts. Only they hear Sissel's.
Maybe he just doesn't react to their thoughts?
Maybe he's just stupid.
I don't know. Yeah, the point is supposed to be that it's all just thought communication, right? Thought-based communication right now. Like, they're not... It's not like literally speaking in a normal, conventional sense.
Which is extremely important.
Now I finally understand how you must feel, and how hard it is to have your memory gone, your story erased.
But who knows? Knowing the truth might be even harder.
I'd rather believe there's hope myself. That was
Yeah.
great! Do I have chicken on my
Fucking
face?
line too.
You're staring. I bet you're thinking about how impressed you are with the way I took care of that chicken.
Just tell me one thing. This case you say you're looking into. Is it Detective Jouds?
What if it was?
I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Lynn. It's tonight. Detective Jouds, you know. It's tonight. His execution.
But there's still time.
Also, she already knew that.
Yeah.
I looked into it and I found out all the executions in this country are carried out at dawn.
That may be the norm, but not this time, I'm afraid.
What?
The execution is set for 11 p.m.
What did you say?
It's gonna happen pretty soon.
Isn't there anything we can do to stop it?
Of course not. It's too late now. Not without a stay of execution from the Justice Minister.
I'm going to go see him then.
What? See who?
Who else? The Justice Minister!
Don't be ridiculous. There's not enough time.
I'm going! Sissel,
Me?
get to the prison! Stop that execution!
Easy enough for you to say.
Detective Fringe, I'll be going now.
Okay, I'll let you go this time. I'll tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. Is there anything else I can do?
Could you find Camilla? She's supposed to be on her way here.
Oh, your little Camilla. Okay, you got it. I'll look out for her.
Okay, you know what to do, Sissel. You have to save Detective Joud.
Rin's sitting there just like, what the hell?
Yeah, what the hell is this lady on? The life of yet another person I'm connected to is somehow about to end tonight. Could it be a coincidence? Or is there something more behind it all? Detective Jowd is destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him or the right one. I've decided to go to the prison anyway.
I mean, that's probably a more natural stopping point than we're gonna get in the next half hour, isn't it?
Probably.
What do you think?
How long did this chapter take us? Like an hour and a half?
Was that 2 chapters? I don't know.
I think it was.
But we've been going for 2.5 hours, so
Yeah. And the last chapter, it's either been 2 chapters or 3, because after the first chapter, I said something about the hour.
yeah. One of those was like really long, I think.
Yeah, this one probably, because there was some death stuff. I'm gonna say this is a good cliffhanger to hold off on,
Yeah, that was.
because how many chapters are in this game? That was chapter what, 8?
Chapter 8's the next one.
Damn, really? Holy hell! Holy hell! We're not even halfway through the game.
Yeah.
Damn. I said we can just pack it up here.
It's probably for
We'll
the
do a
best,
longer
because
one
otherwise
on
it's
Saturday.
Otherwise it's just gonna be like also a cliffhanger, but in an even like weirder place to end things.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks to anyone who watches this after the fact.
And thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
It's fun to not do it alone.
This game's great. Finally gives me an excuse to actually quote unquote play through it, because holy hell, I've been putting that off for months / years.
Yeah, I was gonna say months.
Well, months since the HD version came out. Which
Oh,
is when
yeah,
I was definitely
fair.
gonna play it again. I never told you this. So I bought this game when it first came out, or I got gifted it for Christmas or something, I don't remember. Played through it, gave it to my friend to play. She really liked it. Then gave it to my friend to play because he was buying my old 3DS off me, because I got a light, I think. Whatever. I got a new model. And at some point along the way, I thought I lost it. So I've just been holding on to the case with no copy of Ghost Trick for forever.
Oh.
Thinking I was... And just like looking at eBay like, oh man, I'm just going to wait for this price to go down because I really want to play this game again, but it's expensive. And then my homie messages me like a couple months ago. He's like, I still have your copy of Ghost Trick, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, God damn it. But the reason I thought I lost it is because I did lose something else that I thought Ghost Trick was with, which was my copy of Mega Man Zero Collection.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So I am missing Mega Man Zero Collection from the DS.
Oh. Well, I guess now at this point you have a better collection for that anyway.
Yeah, I still wish I had it though. I still have the case. It's just sitting there.
Was there anything in that collection that wasn't in the newer collection, content-wise?
I don't think so. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure this one on Steam is just an emulator.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll be back with this soon enough. Saturday, I guess?
Yeah, I think Saturday.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Peace!
Take care. See you soon.